What's up guys, welcome to the Chess Giant. This is Solomon Ordell, and in today's video we're going to be going over one of my personal favorite moves played by Beth Harmon in the new Netflix original series Queen's Gambit, as she was playing this game in this series in New Mexico against a young Russian prodigy. And as you guys can see here, white has a pretty nice position. A rook on the 7th rank, a strong bishop on d5, and advanced pawns on g5 and h4. In fact, the king on h8 can't even move because of the activity of the bishop and the rook. But when looking at this position, it can be pretty hard to see a clear route to victory. But here Harmon played a beautiful move that ended up winning the game. And if you guys want, you can pause the video real quick and try to find the solution. If you are white, what would you play in this position? How can white best push for a win here? Well, assuming you guys have had the chance to pause the video and try to find the move that Beth Harmon played, here she played the amazing pawn breakthrough h5. What on earth is she doing? Well, her idea is to take on g6, and the idea is that after g takes h5, we now have g6 threatening mate in 1 with rook h7 checkmate attacking the king on h8, and it can't go to g8 because of the strong bishop on d5. If a move like bishop g7, we can now simply play rook c8 check, win the bishop, play the rook back to the 7th rank, start gobbling up pawns, and this position is easily winning. So obviously black can't really take the pawn on h5 because of g6 with the nasty mating net idea. So I think black's best defense is probably the move rook e2. But now white could play a move like a4, giving space up on a3, idea being after rook takes b2, we don't want to move the king to a1 because then the rook could go to c2 with a check on the king. So now we play king a3, the escape square, and following the move h takes g5 and h takes g6, black has found a way to stop the mating threat by swinging the rook to h2, and obviously now we can't play rook h7 because the rook is defending it, but now we can start to simply gobble up pawns on the queen side of the board with rook takes b7, followed by rook takes a7, and if a move like g3, we can now give up the rook with rook h7 check, and after g takes h7, as you guys can see, let's just say black plays a move like king takes h7, we're simply going to start rolling these pawns down the board with a move like a5. If bishop d4, that's fine, we'll play b5. If bishop a7, we'll play b6. I mean, guys, there's just no way for black to stop this, and g2 can't ever be played because this bishop on d5 is stopping both the pawn on g3 and the pawn on d6. If you'd like to see more great games from Beth Harmon in the Netflix original series Queen's Gambit, click the video to the left. If you'd like to see my top 5 chess movies of all time, click the video to the right. Leave a comment to let me know what other videos you'd like to see on this channel, and as always, I appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.